Okay, so it's official. We are totally in love with the hit Netflix original movie, The Kissing Booth. So we did a little digging and found out some secrets that'll leave you shook. Stay tuned to find out some awesome deets about the sequel. If you're as obsessed with movie secrets as we are, be sure to subscribe to The Things and give this video a big thumbs up. And now it's time for 10 awesome facts about The Kissing Booth.
I love him with every bit of my heart.
Real-life love story. We love the chemistry between Elle and Noah in The Kissing Booth. They grow up together, and Noah is always there to watch out for Elle and Lee. Noah becomes a super popular guy in high school, and Elle totally pines for him. But she can't pursue her feelings because she and Lee have a rule about it. On the first day of Elle's junior year, Noah gets into a fight with some guy who decides to grab Elle without her consent. OMG, he is such a hero. These two have some serious romantic vibes, and we think it's because they dated in real life. Seriously, their Instagrams were the cutest while they were still dating. Jacob Elordi, who plays Noah, even held Joey King's hand at the dentist. No wonder they played such a realistic couple in the movie. In June 2018, Joey flew cross-country to surprise Jacob for his birthday. Unfortunately, it looks like they may have split up. There's been a lack of photos in July 2018, which stirred some rumors that they are no longer together. We can't say for sure, but if so, we hope they work things out. Jacob Elordi is not from the US. We were totally shocked when we found out Noah Flynn has a fake American accent. The actor Jacob Elordi is from Australia. His American accent is so convincing. It totally had us fooled. Who is Jacob Elordi anyway? He hasn't been acting very long. He got his professional acting start by playing the Cat in the Hat in a stage production of Seussical the Musical. Then he starred in 2 short films and even wrote one called Max and Iosefa. He also played an extra in the 2017 film Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales. But The Kissing Booth is what's launched him to fame. He even learned how to ride a motorcycle for the movie. He loves his fans and keeps his Instagram really active. And he's a whopping 6'4". He can act, do accents, write, and ride a motorcycle. So hot. There's nothing he can't do. Since he's so talented, his IMDb page seems pretty busy with future projects. So we'll be seeing a lot more of this Australian babe.
It's moments like this that make me wish things could stay this way forever.
All grown up. The Kissing Booth will probably be remembered as a pretty awesome teen movie, but we're totally shocked to find out that the stars of the movie are actually adults. They play such convincing high school students. Jacob Elordi, aka Noah Flynn, turned 21 on June 26, 2018. Joey King, who plays Elle Evans, will turn 19 on July 30th, 2018. So she's not too far from the age she played. Joey's been acting since she was really young. Her first credit on her resume was actually 2 episodes of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, but you may recognize her more as Ramona from the 2010 movie Ramona and Beezus. Her IMDb schedule looks crazy busy, so we'll be seeing a lot more of the 18-year-old actress as well. The most shocking age was Joel Courtney, who played Ella's best friend, Lee Flynn. He was born on January 31st, 1996, which makes him older than the actor who played his older brother. Yeah, he played a character much younger than he really is, and he did a great job at it. You might remember Joel from the 2011 movie Super 8. We can't wait to see what else he'll work on in the future. Stunt Double. You normally expect to hear about stunt doubles in action movies, not in a teen romantic comedy. But in The Kissing Booth, at least one scene needed a stunt double. At the beginning of the movie, Lee, played by Joel Courtney, does a giant cannonball from the 2nd story of his house into the pool. In a live tweet session, Joey King revealed that they had to use a stunt double for the scene. The jump was high and the water was too shallow, which of course makes it incredibly dangerous for any normal human being. Remember when Noah falls out of Elle's window? Or what about when Elle had to jump out of Noah's window onto a trampoline, and she ended up falling into the pool with all her clothes on? Speaking of the pool, you know that impressive house where the Flynns live? The house they filmed in actually has 4 swimming pools. Yeah, pretty stellar, but why would you even need 4 swimming pools? Teen movie icon. Arguably, the most famous person in the movie is Molly Ringwald, who plays Noah and Lee's mom. Molly was a member of the famous Brat Pack, the 1980s stars of teen movies. In the early 80s, she she starred on the TV show The Facts of Life. Then she played Samantha in the famous teen flick 16 Candles. One of her most famous roles was Claire Standish in The Breakfast Club. We caught a couple of Breakfast Club references in the kissing booth. In that detention scene, they're all dressed like the kids from the classic movie. And at the prom, the song Don't You Forget About Me plays as they walk down memory lane. This song became famous from the Molly Ringwald classic. Molly's also starred in Pretty in Pink in 1986. We guess Molly Ringwald just loves teen movies and television because she's also starring as Mary Andrews on the popular show Riverdale. We love that she is such a teen flick icon. Okay, now we need to go binge some Molly Ringwald movies. It was filmed where? The Kissing Booth is set in the Golden State, aka California. Specifically, it takes place in the trendy city of Los Angeles. But it wasn't actually filmed there. You would think it was, because of all the beach scenes, convertibles, palm trees. It even has a scene at the Hollywood sign, and the fact that most movies are filmed in Los Angeles. But this one wasn't. It wasn't even filmed anywhere close to LA, with the exception of just a few scenes. The majority of the movie was shot in South Africa. Of course, Cape Town, South Africa is a beach city too, so it makes sense that it looks so much like LA. One of the scenes that was actually filmed in LA was the Hollywood sign scene. Noah takes Elle there and tells her she's the first person he's ever brought up there. They set the rules of their secret relationship and then they kiss. Joey King says she made a lot of friends while she was filming in South Africa, and she can't wait to go back and visit. We are amazed that they filmed the movie halfway across the world, yet it feels like it was an authentic Los Angeles movie. Think that's crazy? Stay tuned for a huge surprise at the end. Teen movie tributes. The Kissing Booth breaks several teen movie tropes. Elle is a strong, independent girl who doesn't tolerate being told what to do by Noah. And we love that the movie shows that you can be friends with the opposite gender without ending up in love with them. But the movie sure knows its roots. There are several scenes that are throwbacks to other classic teen flicks. We already mentioned all the 1980s Molly Ringwald references, but wait, there's more. First of all, A Kissing Booth is a major plot point in She's the Man, starring Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum. Those two, totes adorbs. And there are not one, but two scenes that play homage to the iconic 90s movie 10 Things I Hate About You, starring Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles. You can draw character similarities from both movies, especially when it comes to the representation of unpopular girls. And the spontaneous paint fight scene Elle has with Lee in the shop, that is also a tribute to 10 Things I Hate About You. Who could possibly forget about that paintball scene? We love how much respect The Kissing Booth paid to all great teen rom-coms that came before it. Elle's real name. It may come as a shock to you what Elle's real name is. We know what you're thinking. Noah calls her Shelly, and she hates it. So that must be her real name, right? Nope. The Kissing Booth is based on a book by Beth Reekles. In the book, the main character reveals that both Elle and Shelly are nicknames. Her character's real name is Rochelle Evans. They don't even mention it in the movie, not even once. And Rochelle is a beautiful name, so we're not sure why Elle hates it. But Elle Evans definitely has a ring to it. Elle isn't the only character who doesn't go by their real name. Noah hates going by his first name. Everyone at school knows him as just Flynn, which leads to some major drama and confusion at the Kissing Booth scene. They couldn't get popular Noah to volunteer, so Elle brings the other Flynn brother. It's sad at first, as most people are outwardly disappointed, but it works out well for Lee, who ends up with a girlfriend who really likes him and is nice to Elle, because that's important. We're glad that Lee gets a happy storyline, even though he has a rough patch with Elle. Author cameo. The author of The Kissing Booth is pretty awesome. Beth Reekles is only 22 years old and has already released 3 other books. She first published The Kissing Booth on Wattpad, which is a website where anyone can write and read other people's work. It had 19 million reads on there. Then it was picked up by a publisher, which is every writer's dream. Beth Reekles is really talented and successful. How cool is it that she was given a cameo at the end of the movie? At the costume party scene at the end of the movie, you can see Beth. She's all dressed up like a 1920s flapper. What did Beth Reekles think of the cast? She loved them, although she said they didn't look exactly like she pictured them. But once she met them, she realized that didn't matter. She thinks they were perfect. Jacob Elordi's smirk was exactly how she pictured Noah's smile to be. We're glad they did her book justice, and so glad we got to see her in the movie, even if it was just for a second. Doesn't that make you want to read all of her books? Do you think she'll have more of her work turned into movies? Possible sequel. Netflix hasn't announced whether or not they will do a sequel, but there's a good chance they will. First of all, a companion novella to The Kissing Booth already exists on Wattpad. It's called The Beach House, and it takes place the following summer. There's a bunch of drama with Elle and Noah dating while Lee is there. It must be super weird to have your best friend and brother dating. Joey King has also said she was more than willing to do a sequel, and so is the actor who played her little brother. Also, the author has tweeted out polls to gauge interest in a sequel. Do you think the sequel will be based on The Beach House? Or would it be a whole new plot? Either way, we are super stoked about the prospect. There is a huge fan base of readers, and now there are a ton more fans who love the movie. Hopefully, with the movie's success, Netflix will decide to listen to fans and produce a sequel. Do you want there to be a sequel? And if so, should it be based on The Beach House? Don't be shy, let us know what you think in the comments. And that's it for the shocking facts about the Netflix film The Kissing Booth. Be sure to subscribe and check out our community page.